welcome guys. We're here at Donington Park for round 6 of the British GT.
This marks the halfway point of the season and we're currently leading in Pro-Am and 3rd overall.
3rd overall, so from now on, it's all to play for. It's not my best look, is it?
Calvin's just gone for his qualifying and he's done an amazing job. For an amateur driver, he's just laid the gauntlet down and he's currently P5 overall.
Guys, so we're here at Martin's mum and dad's house, the lovely Mark and Anita. As you can see, it's something out of MTV Cribs. Certainly not a 2-bedroom terrace, put it that way. But yeah, it's a beautiful home. And we've got a lot of our sponsors from Imagine Cruising here tonight. Robin and his team have come and a bit of downtime. And it's been great. We've had a great qualifying session. I ended up P5 overall and P1 in class. Martin putting in a great lap as well. And I think collectively we're P6. Starting the race tomorrow, which is our strongest qualifying of the year. So we're in good spirits. The car feels, we've got a great setup with the car. It feels like we've really hooked something up special. And yeah, looking forward to hopefully what should be a good race tomorrow. But this is great because everyone's here. As ever, Mark's on the old barbecue, you know. Gives a wave, Mark.
Pardon?
Gives a wave.
Hey, mate.
And yeah, just a beautiful setting.
Thank you very much for coming to my humble abode. These are our lovely alpacas. We used to live in another house and I said to Anita that I would love some alpacas and she said, well, we've got to move then. So we started off with 4 boys, but we fell in love with that much. We've now got 19 of them. And so we've hand reared them. One of the things that we did about 18 months ago, we went to see Calvin in a show which is called Springtime on the Farm. We were able to deliver Calvin the alpaca. When it came to the ground, it wasn't breathing, so with the aid of that program we were able to rub it, swing it, and now it's alive and it's amongst these here. Come up! So you see the little brown one at the back? That's Calvin. So we want to see which is better shaven, Calvin the actor or Calvin the alpaca. You decide which is the better one.
Excuse you.
You're being sassy, Treasure. Was she having a go at you, Daisy, eh? Was she having a go at you? This is our little trophy room, and we keep all the memorabilia for Ploughy over the years, but we keep some really special items that are really dear to us. For instance, we have here the Indy 500 helmet, but what's really nice, to qualify for the 500, they actually make you a ring, and that ring tells you the speed that you're travelling, the name of the driver, but only the qualifiers actually get a ring. And not that I'm biased, but Mr. Alonso didn't even get there this year. And Martin actually made it. So yeah, and his lap time was 228 point something mile an hour. So very special for us.
I should be happy, you know, 6th place combined, and Calvin done an amazing job today. He's really stepped up his game. But I just feel like in my session it didn't quite go to plan, you know, left a lot on the table, and I really felt we should have been on pole today. So a bit disappointed about that, but tomorrow it's a new day. I just got to sleep it off and see what tomorrow brings.
So this is the little hospitality box. We're at turn 1, red gate. Yeah, Rich was saying before there's a bit of a spring in my step. So what was a bit different this weekend was that previous weekends Martin's done a great job and I've got out and felt that I've not done a very good job. And the roles have reversed this race. This is the first time all year that we've felt we've got a really good setup with the car. The car feels hooked up, it feels good, and yeah, we're really confident going into the race. 2-hour race. You know, naturally, yeah, we have a strategy, but we've got to be open to all kind of shenanigans, what can go on. We're starting 6th overall. And it started with those intense initial first moments going into turn one. It's always the same, no matter what circuit you're at, no matter where you are in the championship, it is without doubt, you know, so intense. It'll be a bit of a rush. Going down to a section called the Carrera Curves is always very fast, and it could be maybe 2 abreast there, so that is a real moment where you've got to be absolutely focused. I think we're the only GT4 team currently to have scored points in every single race, so we want that sort of consistency. That's why we're third overall, we're leading the Pro-Am Championship. But saying that, we're at the halfway point of the year, it is all to play for now. So it's a time of get the elbows out a little bit and, you know, don't be quite as patient. Let's chase it, let's really push on from here.
So far so good, so we're up to P5. He's doing a really good job at the minute, just staying with the leaders, so that's all we can ask for right now. Just 10 minutes into the race. I think I'm going to get in just after the hour mark, so just trying to loosen up and get ready. Right here we've got the GT4 leader, and where it says GT4S, these are all pro drivers. And Calvin here is the first amateur, but he's mixing it in with all these pro drivers, so he's way above his station right now, and he's doing an amazing job.
So, we've just come to surprise Calvin. He's no idea we're here, he thinks we're at a dinosaur museum. And you're going to say, surprise! What are you going to say? It's too much excitement. Wait, see if you see him. Go on, Calvin. Psyching himself up. He'll be going, come on, Martin. Think straight.
Oh, my darling! Oh, you're here! I'm so happy to see you. Oh, thanks, darling.
Say good luck, you're doing well.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that looks really nice. Oh, is it cold? Oh, taste that, that's really nice. Oh, yeah, I like that one. Oh, be careful around that corner, be careful. Oh. The pit stops here are crazy. All the cars coming together, there was no room for Kelvin to stop. They had to put the car on jacks, turn it, and we lost 23 seconds.
You know what's frustrating is, I drove my absolute heart out there. That is probably the toughest race I've ever done. And then, no fault of our own, we've come in and just with the traffic of the pit lane, we've ended up losing all the time there. So not all for nothing, but you leave absolutely nothing out there on the track, and then something like that happens. So, and now it kind of puts the pressure on Plowie, because now he's having to defend, which is, from quite clearly a quicker car. It's on steroids, that Mustang, isn't it? It's all over him. You know, the frustrating thing is they're not even in the championship, so I don't think they'll get the points, will they? That's the annoying thing. In fact, I need to speak to the team about that.
Martin in front of Martin Plowman is the Pro-Am leader in GT4, and right behind him now is the number 19 car of Billy Johnson, who closes in down the Carrera Curves. A great view here from on board the Mustang. You can really see the elevation change there down that very quick part of the circuit. Takes a bit more curve, tighter line through the old hairpin.
I've been in a race before where if they're clearly a lot quicker than you, they might be on a completely different strategy. So it makes sense to let somebody go, not to gift them the place completely, but if they're clearly a lot quicker than you, every time you're defending somebody, you're kind of going offline, and you're ultimately slowing yourselves down, and you're inviting other people to come and join you, and you might lose out to one place, and then before you know it, there's 3 or 4 guys battling. I think Plowie should let him through, and then he can chase Canning down. He said to the engineers that it probably makes sense, let him through, and then probably can just concentrate on what's ahead of him now, as opposed to looking in his mirrors.
Oh yeah, that's he's pulling over. He's had his pit stop. He's pulling over again. He's on fire.
If we can bring it home, we will be granted P2 status but P1 points.
Oh, that's just a little more, that. It's gorgeous. So inquisitive, aren't they? You don't like me driving too fast?
Why they said come out? Who's come out?
Me?
Oh,
Of the car?
Because they have to swap with
We have to swap.
So I have a little go, then we share. There's a race going on here, and we're too busy talking to a 2-year-old. Man, there's a race going on here. There's only 5 minutes left.
We're going down to the podium now to see them get their prizes. So come on.
In second place in the number 11 Beach Steed AMR Aston Martin, Martin Plowman and Kelvin Fletcher.
Overall, it wasn't a bad day really. You know, second in Pro-Am and was it 5th overall?
I think so, yeah.
But again, it's just one of them races where, you know, we could have done so much better. We had a slight incident in the pit stop which caused us to lose about 10 or 15 seconds, and that would have put us right up the sharp end.
We seem like the most ungrateful podium standers ever, but it's because we know what could have been. We got second in Pro-Am today, but that's just in the professional amateur championship. But there's also an overall championship. So even though I'm an amateur, Martin's professional, we still feel we've got the pace collectively to challenge the professional partnerships, and that's why we're a little bit frustrated. Yeah, you know, we're not expected to win the Pro-Am, but that's, you know, we want that as a given. It's the guys at the top we really want to challenge. So, you know, finishing 5th overall is still great, and but we're confident, and our pace shows that we're capable, more than capable of finishing an overall podium, an overall win, and that's what kind of evaded us today. So that's why we're a little bit feeling, you know, slightly dejected. But
okay, we've got to appreciate this run we're on right now.
Yeah.
But I don't think we should be racing if we weren't chasing first. So.
Yeah.
But we'll keep it going.